successes, but we assure you that the way you live your life has made other lives more meaningful. It is your example that causes us to look into the past with a sincere appreciation of family. It is your example that causes us to cherish the fun and fellowship of this evening. It is your example that offers us hope and vision for the future. We love you and we thank you. Margaret, would you come forward, please?
I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all, and I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. I was programmed in to be a part of the scholarship presentation piece of this evening's event, and I apologize. I was detained, but I would like to say a few words that I had prepared for that, if you don't mind, please. I was reminded of the fact that 20 years ago, a young woman had a dream and a vision of what it would mean if this family and the different parts of this family could come together at least once a year to commune with each other, to look at possibilities for nurturing each other, inspiring each other, working together, and loving each other. That young woman, of course, was Sonia Solomon, my sister. All of you in this room probably realize or remember that she did not live to see the first family reunion, but I do want to share with you the fact that at the moment that she had her stroke, she was licking stamps and envelopes in preparation for a mailing for that first family reunion. And so those of us in Cleveland, with a very, 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 very low and sad heart, thought that we ought to proceed with carrying out her dream and her vision. And those of you who were out of Cleveland rallied and came forward and thought it was worthy and wonderful enough to carry forward also. And so we come to the 19th annual family reunion, and I know that wherever she is, she's rejoicing. But how does this tie into the scholarship presentation? It was her hope, her dream, her wish, and really one of the first priorities of the family reunion that the young people would be inspired by the older people, that they would find within us the strength to go on and not only accomplish some of the things that maybe some of us have been able to do, but to go farther and do more. Henry Ford, Jr., I want to hold up in all of these things that he so graciously said about me. I say them to him tenfold. He's been a man in this enterprise. He's been an innovator. He's worked when a lot of us have gotten weak and gotten tired and gotten discouraged. He's continued and he's held it together. And I want to say that publicly to you. But most importantly, I think that we, as we go back to our hometowns, we look through this year that's coming up, please, please, the scholarship, which was named in honor of my sister, is so very, very, very important and critical. It's all right, and it's wonderful for us to hug the young people and kiss them and tell them that we love them and we believe. All of that is very necessary, but we all know that it takes money. It takes dollars to go on with your life and to do some of those wonderful things. So if we could dig a little deeper, and if we haven't dug at all, let's start to dig. Let's support Henry Ford Jr. in this enterprise, and thereby support our children and our young people for the future. I love you all, and thank you so very much.
Thank you, Margaret, for those kind remarks. I have the honor of closing this part of the program this evening. As tonight's program draws to a close, I am reminded that all good things must come to an end. I would like to remind you that with each end comes the opportunity for a new beginning.